Hi class, it's Mrs. McPherson. Today we're going to learn about iambic pentameter and get an introduction to Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. One iambic foot is an unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable. For example, dum. The rhythm is created by the use of stress, alternating between unstressed and stressed syllables. Dum. Iambic pentameter is 5 iambic feet in a row. For example, dum, 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 dum. Again, that is dum, 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 dum. Iambic pentameter is used in many English poetic forms such as blank verse. Shakespeare used iambic pentameter in his plays and sonnets. One of Shakespeare's most famous sonnets, sonnet number 18, reads, "Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date." This sonnet is written in rhymed iambic pentameter. Romeo and Juliet is written in blank verse. This is unrhymed iambic pentameter. For example, some quotes include, "In fair Verona, where we lay our scene. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. And her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief." There are a number of key themes and ideas within Shakespeare's play Romeo and Juliet. As such, most people know that this play is about love. But does anybody know any other concepts that might be included in this play? That's right. Romeo and Juliet is a tragedy. A tragedy is a play that deals with tragic events or ideas and ends with an unhappy ending. Shakespeare wrote many plays, comedies and tragedies, and Romeo and Juliet is one of his most famous tragedies. Does anybody know why Romeo and Juliet is more famous than another of Shakespeare's plays, such as Cymbeline, for example? This could be because the play concerns two star-crossed lovers. They are young and their love triumphs over the rest of the situation in which they live. The play begins with a prologue that is foreshadowing of what is to come. A foreshadow is a warning, a hint, or an indication of some future event. The foreshadowing at the very beginning of Romeo and Juliet is a good example of this. The prologue to Romeo and Juliet reads, "Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventure piteous overthrows, do with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage. The which, if you with patient ears attend, wait what here shall miss, our toils shall strive to mend."